represented by the Chairman, Senate Committee on Labor, Employment and Productivity, distinguished Senator D.K. Flang, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, ably represented by the Chairman, House Committee on Labor, Employment and Productivity, Right Honorable Ashwaju Adegoyega de Parati, the Senator representing Edo North Senatorial District and Chairman, Senate Committee on Interior, former Labour leader, His Excellency Comrade Senator Adams Ali Oshomole, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, the Honorable Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Honorable Nkeruka Oyejocha, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, ably represented by the Head of Service FCT, Dr. Udo Atan, Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, represented by the Permanent Secretary Raymond Omachi, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, Ambassador Noura Rimi, President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Joy Ajero, President of the Trade Union Congress, Comrade Festus Osipo, Excellencies, Ambassadors and members of the Diplomatic Corps present, heads of federal government parastatals and agencies, presidents of affiliate unions of the Nigeria Labour Congress, delegates from all the affiliate unions of the Nigerian Labour Congress, representatives of international trade unions, captains of industry, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. My dear comrades and fellow workers in the service of our great country, today I join you to share in the essence of this day and to express my deepest gratitude and admiration for the invaluable contributions of each and every one of you to keep our nation afloat in its times of greatest need. Today I stand before you to tell a fundamental truth. You, the workers of our great nation, are its very backbone. But I'm not here merely to echo familiar praises of the labor force. Rather, I want to assure you that we appreciate and celebrate your hard work, sacrifices and contributions to the prosperity and stability of our great nation every day. I'm equally thrilled that this event, the first since we took office, is organized by the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress under the leadership of Comrades Joseph Ajaero and Festus Osipo. Great Nigerian workers, your role as an indispensable component of the nation's engine cannot be overstated by any government if the quest for a just and progressive society is to be realized. Therefore, I extend my most heartfelt congratulations to you on this very important celebration. I do not take you for granted the understanding. I do not take for granted the understanding, patience, commitment, and support you have shown throughout the implementation of this government's policies and programs aimed at positively transforming our great nation. Your contributions and support have played a significant role in our efforts to rescue the economy since we came on board. Fellow comrades, your choice of the theme People First for this year's May Day celebration is both instructive and commendable. The thoughtful selection by the leadership of both the NLC and TUC resonates with my government's agenda and demonstrates that the working class holds a central position in the affairs of this nation. It also reflects the commitment of the organized labor to collaborate with the government for the benefit of all citizens. I appreciate your efforts to prioritize the people in governance. I recognize that the theme People First aligns with both the human-centered agenda for the future of work and the centenary declaration of the International Labour Organization, which the government is committed to implementing. This commitment ensures alignment of Nigeria's labor administration system with international best practices. While the three pillars of the agenda seek to drive growth, equity, and sustainability for present and future generations, they require us to prioritize investment in people's capabilities, enhance investment in work institutions, and promote decent and sustainable work. We took office at the time many nations, including ours, were experiencing daunting socio-political and developmental challenges. Yet we are resolute in confronting these obstacles head-on. The scourge of criminality, from banditry to kidnapping, and the Palmer-Harder crisis alongside terrorism, continues to afflict our nation despite the tireless efforts of our armed forces. We are aware of the toll this takes on our economy, and I assure you we are fully committed to tackling these security challenges. You will recall that on January 30, 2024, the federal government convened a 37-member tripartite committee on minimum wage. The committee's mandate was to provide counsel and suggest a national minimum wage that aligns with our current economic conditions. Since then, the committee, in collaboration with labor leaders, has been diligently working towards proposing a new national minimum wage. Unfortunately, despite concerted efforts, the committee was unable to reach a consensus at its last meeting. These shall be resolved soon, and I assure you that your days of worrying are over. Indeed, this government is open to the committee's suggestion of not just a minimum wage, but a living wage. Great Nigerian workers, we cannot achieve a just and equitable society that caters to the needs of every member, including the strong and the weak, without fostering peace and unity. Our shared vision for national growth and development can only be realized in an atmosphere of industrial harmony and peaceful coexistence in every segment of our country. The dividends we have promised the nation, and which you work tirelessly to ensure, can only be achieved when we all unite for progress. On this momentous day, I urge you and all our fellow citizens to place your trust in this administration. The seeds of greatness planted in our nation are beginning to bear fruits, and they promise a future filled with hope and bound by prosperity. Once again, let me assure you, with the utmost sincerity, that every initiative undertaken by this administration is geared towards transforming Nigeria into a nation that can truly provide for its people. So I call upon each and every one of you, as I have consistently done, to join hands in shaping the destiny of our nation towards greatness. Our allegiance and patriotism are the bedrock upon which our beloved country thrives. The success of our government's policies and programs hinges on the willingness of workers as the backbone of our workforce to embrace them wholeheartedly. I appeal to you to continue using the power of the labor movement for the greater good of our nation, fostering harmony and cooperation. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on this successful Workers' Day celebration, and I wish you all joyous festivities. May God continue to bless our nation. Thank you so much.